So tell us a little bit about some of the training that you and the other team members have taken on.
Sure. Something we just did recently, I don't know, a couple of months, 3 months ago, was go through the Community Emergency Response team sponsored by the Olathe Fire Department. And that covered a lot of the things, it reinforced a lot of the things that we already knew. For example, 72 hours of food and water is a good place to start. May not be where you end based on your concerns, but certainly better than nothing. It's a good place to start. So that's part of it. But they also reinforce things like, you know, how to put a fire out, or when's the best time to escape versus try to put a fire out. You know, you don't have a lot of time in a scenario where your house is on fire to get out, so you may choose that the best option is to evacuate and, you know, have a location where you're going to meet your family outside your home, so that everybody knows it and that's where they go, and you don't have to worry about is Sarah still inside the house.
Right. So. And so one of the key takeaways that I personally took away from the program, the CERT program, was the fact that, you know, really any emergency responder that you talk to, whether it be the fire department or we've talked to ATF, we've talked to police, members of the police force, what they'll tell you is that in a large scale emergency or disaster, that chances are they're not going to be there to assist immediately on the scene. And so it's important and even critical that you are prepared and that your family and that your neighbors are prepared to adjust and adapt to that situation for a short period of time until they can respond.
Absolutely. That's couldn't be more true of a statement. I think again, you know, through our prepper parties, we've had all sorts of, you know, what you consider to be local authorities,
right?
You know, so, and that's the first thing they'll tell you. They'll bring it up. They'll say, you know, in a scenario where a tornado has gone through your town and there's hundreds, maybe thousands of people that could be injured or needing rescue. If you're walking and talking, then you're on your own for the most part.
Right. Yes.
At least for a short period of time.
Right. Until they can respond. Right. Because they know that they'll be overwhelmed initially until they can catch up.
Yep.
Right.
And that's what CERT did for us. The goal of it at the end of the day was to teach community members how to respond in situations where the people that you would traditionally think would be there first would be able to make it. They may not. So the process taught us how to do that.
Right.
So it was very good.
Good.